Hello everyone and welcome to another Tempo Storm Wild meta video where we highlight decks and strategies you can use to become legendary on the Hearthstone Wild ladder. Descent of Dragons is on the horizon and it has the potential to be one of the most powerful sets in Hearthstone's history. In this video, we'll take a look at 5 powerful new legendary cards from the set and decks featuring these cards that have the potential to have an impact in Wild. No one can say for certain how the meta will change, but the decks we'll showcase today are sure to be fun to try in the opening days of the expansion, so let's take a look. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the Tempo Storm Hearthstone YouTube channel to stay up to date with our Wild content. Frizz Kindleroost is at the top of our list of powerful new cards from Descent of Dragons that can have an impact in Wild. She's similar to 2 other powerful cards from Hearthstone's recent past, Prince Keleseth and the 5-mana version of Luna's Pocket Galaxy. It was not that long ago that Tempo Rogues used the Prince Keleseth plus Shadow Step combo to grow their minions out of control as early as turn 1, and for mages as recently as this August, the cost reduction effect of Luna's Pocket Galaxy fueled massive tempo swings and degenerate combos with 1-mana minions when played as early as turn 4. What do they both have in common? They both apply a powerful buff to cards that you draw for the rest of your game, and the impact of those buffs can snowball out of control if applied early enough. Frizz's Battlecry may not be as powerful as Luna's Pocket Galaxy on paper, but cost reduction efforts are some of the most powerful effects in Hearthstone, so Frizz's effect is one that you don't want to underestimate. This effect is so powerful that it might be able to single-handedly bring dragon-centric decks like Dragon Priest back to the spotlight. Our sample Dragon Priest list is designed to conquer the board using dragons with powerful bodies and board-clearing abilities, while setting up a game-ending combo with Mind Blast, Alexstrasza, Malygos, and Emperor Thaurissan. Frizz's Battlecry pulls double duty here by setting you up to play multiple high-power minions in the mid-game to dominate the board, while accelerating your combo at the same time. Beyond Priest, there are many powerful dragons and dragon-themed cards in this set, and we're looking forward to combining them with the most powerful dragon synergy cards Wild has to offer. No matter what dragon deck you try, Frizz Kindleroost will be a high-priority craft. Speaking of dragons, Dragonqueen Alexstrasza is one of the marquee dragons of the set, with a powerful battle cry that allows you to build a dragon army seemingly out of nowhere. The Dragon Queen's no duplicates in deck restriction is no problem in Wild, since strategies revolving around Reno Jackson, Kazakis, and Zephrys the Great are format staples. Dragonqueen Alexstrasza represents a new top-end direction for Wild Reno decks, since her battle cry generates massive value and tempo. Our sample list uses cost reduction effects like Emperor Thaurissan and Frizz Kindleroost in order to set up recursive combos with cards like Brand Bronzebeard, Zola the Gorgon, and Baleful Banker. With these combos, you have the potential to use the Dragon Queen's battlecry multiple times in the same game, or in the case of Brand, the same turn. Even one Dragonqueen Alexstrasza is sure to be powerful, so we're excited to see how Wild Reno decks evolve with her at their disposal. Descent of Dragons is packed with objectively powerful cards, but Valdris Felgorge might be a cut above the rest. Its battlecry draws you 4 cards and increases your hand size while leaving a 4/4 body in play, all for only 7 mana. The last time Hearthstone had a 7-mana minion that drew multiple cards, it was considered so good that Blizzard had to nerf it. Valdris's draw power gives it a natural home in some of the most powerful Warlock decks in Wild, like Mechathune Warlock. These powerful combo decks are already filled to the brim with draw power, and Valdris's battlecry makes it even easier to cycle through your deck to find the combo pieces you need. Valdris may even find a home in slower Warlock decks like Reno Warlock, thanks to its ability to increase your hand size, allowing you to stockpile on cards and fuel massive threats like Mountain Giant and the new Abyssal Summoner. Whatever your approach, drawing 4 cards for 7 mana with little loss of tempo is certainly powerful, so Valdris is sure to become a staple in Warlock decks moving forward. Next up, Pirate Warrior has a dedicated following as one of the classic aggro decks of Wild, and while it's currently on the fringes of the meta, Ancharr is a new card from Descent of Dragons that's poised to bring it back to the forefront. Pirates are capable of flooding the board and dealing damage faster than any other deck in Hearthstone, but one of the deck's weaknesses has always been its tendency to run out of gas if the game goes on longer than a few turns. With Ancharr at the ready, Pirate Warrior has a new level of sustainability it's never had before. Ancharr has the potential to draw as many cards as Divine Favor while dealing damage the whole way, and since its attack trigger can draw you into pirates that can buff its durability, it doesn't take much to turn Ancharr into a continuous engine of salty, destruction. Our sample list is tuned to smash through the enemy's defenses and go for the throat, and it's sure to be a solid pick for the early days of the meta when it can take advantage of new and undertuned decks. Even if you're not joining the Pirates Code yourself, you definitely want to keep it on your radar early in the expansion. Finally, Descent of Dragons is all about the fight between the League of Explorers and the League of Evil, with the forces of evil working to resurrect Galakrond and take over the world. If you want to deploy the power of the new Galakrond hero cards for yourself, Galakrond's Herald, Kronx Dragonhoof, is a must-craft. Kronx's battlecry draws your Galakrond from your deck, but if you've already become Galakrond, that battlecry instead unleashes a powerful devastation that is sure to bring your opponent to their knees. All of the evil classes have a Galakrond hero card, but since Kronx Dragonhoof is neutral, he has a place no matter what class you choose. Galakrond decks are brand new archetypes, but with access to cards as powerful as Kronx, they're sure to see some play in Wild one way or another. Our sample Galakrond rogue list deploys multiple invoke cards to set up for a powerful turn where Galakrond draws up to 4 0-mana cards that you can all play in the same turn. Playing Galakrond into a 0-cost Kronx alongside other powerful cards is sure to be a back-breaking play. With so much power at his disposal, we're looking forward to exploring what Galakrond has to offer once Descent of Dragons launches. Descent of Dragons is shaping up to be one of the most powerful expansions in the history of the game. We've reviewed some of its most powerful and exciting legendary cards that are sure to have an impact on Wild, but with so many strong cards in the mix, we've only begun to scratch the surface, so what the Wild meta will look like after Descent of Dragons is anyone's guess. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with how the Wild meta develops, and let us know in the comments what decks and cards you're excited to try out from the new expansion. Thanks for watching!